If restless mind is slowing every deadline, you really need to control it.
If your head is spinning and you cannot finish one sentence without thinking, what are you going to say next? Or what do you have to do next? Are you really, really in control? Because it's your thoughts that's hijacking. It's your mind's noise which is kind of controlling you. One very classic example that I like to give is that you're driving, but with your handbrakes on. You spend, 30 minutes writing an email, which will take 5 minutes, and the deadlines slip because this energy is kind of your energy is leaking out through your overthinking. Control is very quiet. You see the flow state, you see that quiet, and you see prime focus. And when you start having mindfulness, so you're becoming more attentive, you realize that your deadlines still come.
Multitasking lowers IQ by 15 points.
So it is the difference between someone who is above average in intelligence in like a college and someone who is struggling to finish college. And every time we spend on overthinking about something, about juggling many things together, we are losing on these points. It is silent erosion. And it happens very silently, very sneakily.
Hmm.
You'll have an email missed somewhere. You will have a detail that was skimmed by. You will have a half-hearted conversation, and you don't realize these things unless the patterns begin to kind of compound together. So science today has also proven that people, our human brain, cannot multitask. Imagine that you're taking a laptop, you want to watch Netflix on it, but there are some 24 Chrome tabs that are open. And then along with that, there's some rendering happening. So the laptop heats up and it becomes extremely slow. And that's what happens to our brain.
And I
Yeah.
think that is what we call silence is your superpower, right?
Focus is like phone battery. Okay. And no matter how much you pray, oh my God, I hope my battery doesn't die, it is going to die if you don't plug it in,
Yeah.
and you charge it. So the one thing that we did, I told him, you're going to take two 10 minutes break. That's it. And after a while, we started noticing in about a 2.5 weeks time that his energy completely shifted. That's your superpower in the world that we live in, which is highly scattered and distracted. If there's one thing that is your superpower, that is your ability to bring attention to what's important and do it extremely
Yes.
mindfully.